party makes its way out of the city. Or to the outside of the city. Unbothered. He looks to the six of you as you guys start heading towards the outer gate. He says, "In the nearer to the city, I should be fine. But once we start wrapping around the city and getting to its outer edges, my protective wards will start to fade. Don't suppose they'll come at us then. Suppose they'll wait till we get inside. Nevertheless, I should be open." Is there anything anybody wants to do as you set foot outside of the gate?
I will be focusing on just watching our surroundings heavily.
Mm-hmm. I
am holding my weapon
Yep.
If I needed to say that.
I am giving everyone active perception checks in the background.
Are there guards looking at us, or is it obvious they'll hear me spell casting if I want to cast spells at this point?
Guards are pretty active within the city, so if you cast spells, they are keeping a watchful eye, and they have helmets that seem to have some sort of magical properties to them themselves.
Okay. As soon as I think it's safe to do so, I would like to cast 1 or 2 spells.
Okay. Yeah, you can do so once you get a little ways out of the gate. What do you wish to cast? Cash.
I want to cash in my see invisibility.
Okay.
And I'll look at Sphinx's ring. Has it been glowing at all that I've noticed?
It is not glowing at all.
Well, I bought the scroll, so I'll blow my detect scrying scroll as well.
Okay. There is no sense of anything watching.
And yeah, while my see invis up, I'm going to be looking around and
Yep.
see if I see anything.
One sec. Let me double check some stuff. Nope, nothing to see.
Nothing to see here.
The 6 of you make your way around the cityscape, and as you start kind of cresting the edge, and he starts kind of moving towards the mountains, you'll notice that his robes will kind of sink away, and they will gradually start to form kind of like a puddle, and then they will turn into a ring that kind of covers the ground in a circle around you. We'll need this to navigate the tunnels well. Hold on. I guess there's nothing to hold on to. There is a slight jolt as this picks up. And as he says that, the pool beneath him kind of hardens and sort of lifts up a bit with the ground, with all of you on top of it. And it will start to propel you forward. It feels almost like it's moving on a track. And it drags you.
Oh, spellcraft?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a hover disc is that we're on? Am I
sort of, yeah.
imagining that? Okay.
Yeah, this is some weird variation of Tensor's floating disc, maybe with some levitate mixed in. Or maybe something along those lines. This seems fairly unique to an item.
And we feel pretty balanced on here. It moves at a pretty fast pace, but we feel okay on it.
Yeah, moves faster than normal human speed, but not so significantly that you would be flung off. This should buy us a bit of time, but they know relatively where I'm going. It's not like that's going to stop them. This just gets us ahead, gets me in, keeps this from being a long journey. Though this should at least buy 10 or 15 minutes or so.
Do you know how they're tracking you? How they keep eyes on you?
I know not. I assume they're quite good at staying hidden. Probably exceptionally well.
It is Sphinx's thing glowing.
Nope. They are also quite quick, so even with as fast as I move, I've felt them watching numerous times. Like I said, I only suspect that this will buy us about 10 or 15 minutes at most.
Hmm.
Right, I got my weapon ready.
Okay. The disc will lead you into the cave. And there'll be kind of like these points where the cave starts to branch out in different ways. And as it does, you'll see different names with like signs, with embossed signs above the different directions. There is like a set of cart tracks that lead across all of them. And as they come out into like multiple rails that run into the outside with various machinery outside to like pick up and move whatever exists within the carts. He will move down the one that is labeled with Andrason on it. And you'll go down for probably about an hour into the depths.
It's named Andrason?
Yes.
The mine? Or?
The mine has the name Andrason over the top of it with a little embossed sign, a little metal embossed sign.
Okay.
Is it dark as we go into here?
It is quite dark, as if something has put out all the torches. But as the disc moves down the hallway, you'll notice the torches kind of light up along the way.
I'll have my ion torch active too.
Okay.
Same.
And it will gradually slow down as the party starts to reach a specific point. He stops and he kind of like lowers the disc down. It's not good to travel through here. There's too many bits of rock and other things that kind of crop up out of the way. Not enough for us to stay on the disc together. So from here, I think it'll be best if we walk. I'm going to get a little mini out for him because I totally forgot about it when I was putting this map together.
I know it may be fruitless, but would you mind if I cast a protective ward on you?
Do as you please.
I'll sprinkle diamond dust on him, about 50 GP worth in value, and cast non-detection on him.
Okay.
And I'll remove 1 pouch of diamond dust from my character sheet.
I'm gonna likewise smack him on the shoulder. Feel like just in case.
Okay. All right, everyone. It's just this way forward. And at this point, you'll notice the lights have stopped. There are no further lights ahead. Aside from, you guys can see there's one here. I don't know. You guys can see that light, right? There's a little bit of light emanating from there.
I can
I
see
can
it.
see it, but I don't know if it's providing light
Okay,
to us.
it may not be, but it's not a big deal. There should be a small amount of light there, but
Maybe if I move out here, it'll show.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. Check my light layers real quick. No, I did not put them in there. It doesn't matter too much because he's not even guiding you in that direction. So he will take you down this way. Ooh. And man. In the distance, Zeke, you will hear some rocks, like, move across the ground, but very far behind you.
Alright, I think someone's coming up behind us. I heard Krux move.
Michelle, can you see the screen? You're falling a little behind.
You said the rocks behind us? Where?
It's
Oh,
quite
we
a
can point
distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when he said like behind us, he means like behind me and Sphinx as well?
Oh, way back.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, Arvos would like...
It's like the echo because it's a long corridor.
Well, excuse me. I'd like to be in the middle of the group if you don't mind.
Now, do be careful when crossing this bridge. We've not had many fall on it, but once or twice it has happened. And he almost falls in.
How big is this tunnel that we're going through?
It is basically what you see here. So the small part is only about 5 feet wide. The bridge is a little less than 5 feet wide.
So is there a check we have to roll to get over it?
Just as simple, either acrobatics or athletics.
What about this tunnel, like right here that we just walked?
It's basically a very small choke point. It's only about a little under 5 feet wide, enough that like Glissitor could pull himself close and push him and squeeze himself through.
Okay, you can tell me if this is dumb to try, but I see wood around here, and I want to know if I could, like, in the fastest manner possible, board this shit up.
Are you going to ask before you do it, or are you just going to do it?
I might ask the guy if he's like okay, whatever.
What? No, please don't. I spent a lot of money on getting this equipment down here.
Well,
equipment
won't be worth much if they get the jump on us. And
we
kill
can
you.
pull the bridge across when we get across the waterway.
Well, they're going to be able to get across that. The point is we can't see them, so potentially the only advantage we could have is to force them to make noise to get to us.
And you think burning our only way out of here is a good idea? Filling this with smoke. Wouldn't that kill us?
No, I didn't say burn it. I just said I want to build a doorway.
I thought you said you wanted to put fire in it. Sorry.
No, I just said I wanted to barricade this tunnel so that if anyone wanted to come through, they would have to knock down the barricade.
Ah, okay. How difficult would it be for you to get rid of the barricade?
I think we could get through it pretty easily. We have a strong bunch. But at minimum, it gives you the time to do what you have to do down here. And if they do come through, they'll have to go through that.
But couldn't they just wait on the other side for us? And have the advantage when we're trying to get through?
That's true. It really depends on how much time you need.
Well, it won't take me long to remove the barriers. It's just a few guards and wards that require a few gestures and symbols and objects I have. And
if it won't be an involved process to protect you, then I think that's fine. But if you thought it was going to take you some time, I could potentially fortify the area.
It's hard to say. Maybe it would be a good idea. My only worry is us getting out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the decision to you. I trust your expertise.
Okay, so I guess what I'd be trying to set up here then is I want something that would be pretty easy to implode from one side but not the other side. So like imagine like the way that a typical barricade is set up. You would essentially have force on one side that like if you kicked into it, it's reinforced. But on the other side, you could literally just kick it down and charge.
What are you trying to do this with?
If we walked by that bedroom there where there's those beds and shit, I would basically be taking those beds apart.
Okay.
And pulling the beds over.
Okay.
I figure that should give me the legs and the board that I would need to set this up.
Can I estimate how much time has passed since our initial my initial spell casting and at this point now?
It would be about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
So,
wait, because when did you? I'm sorry. When did you initial? Which spell are you talking about?
see and Viz.
Oh,
And then
that
80
was like an hour and a half ago.
Okay. So once I notice if my see and Viz is ending? I guess it would, right?
Yeah.
I would.
The view changes a little bit as it happens.
Ooh, I did know you mentioned about sound echoing in here. I'll just quickly ask Maldronicus. I'd like to refresh some of my sight spells, but it may cause some noise. Do you think this is appropriate at this point, or?
They know we're here regardless.
Right.
I don't think it's like that. Spellcasting's like screaming. It's just that they can probably hear our like whispers going through too, so they probably know we're here already. Like,
Yes, I just worry if they're worth their salt, they may identify with the spell I'm doing, and
yeah, but then they have to react to that. Then they have to be focused on that, and if that disables the strategy that they were going to use on us, then
So it's not going to be any louder than smashing up beds.
right. Exactly.
Good point. Maybe during his smashing of the bed, I'll cast my spell. Try and
Okay.
ask.
Pardon me. I'll need you to take a few steps back. Removing the wards if someone else is in range does have a bit of a negative effect.
Sorry, just trying to keep you safe and in sight.
You
I'll stay
can
as
you
far
can
back as
see
you need.
like from where you're at, you can see there's like a film that he's standing in front of, and he like starts making a few gestures, and it seems like he's trying really hard to remember how to make these gestures as he looks at it, not being a wizard himself and knowing very little about how to disarm and rearm arcane security. After about a minute, you hear the first. Mal, you've gotten several beds into place. Arvos,
Get in here, please.
you have prepared your see invisibility.
What is that? Wow, it draws through.
Then you shortly after that, maybe about 30 seconds or so, hear a
Would it be a spellcraft? Like, does it sound like some sort of spell, or
no. It's not like a spell. It's like a spell going away.
Hey, Ra, where is everyone?
I don't know. I'm stuck with our guardie. I don't know what they're doing back there. I'm trying to make sure this guy doesn't get out of sight. I
About
don't know if there's another way to get towards him from this side.
About 2 minutes after that, you will hear a and he like no one's around him any further, right? Or Ra, you're still where you're standing?
Yeah.
For a moment, you feel an intense burst of heat blow over you. Give me a fort save. Okay. You feel like for a moment, as the heat blows over you, the air around you kind of disappears for a brief second, and you like manage to keep your breath held just long enough for oxygen to refill the air as you take your breath back in. Something about the air still stinks of something that like burnt maybe, or something almost sulfuric. Only 2 more.
So yeah, I'm scanning around the cave if that wasn't
Yep.
obvious. But yeah, I'm looking around, seeing if I can see anyone.
Another minute passes. And you will just hear him say, "Huh, that one was quiet. I think this is the last one."
You think?
Silent but deadly, I've heard.
And on this last one, I need everyone to give me a reflex save.
Oh. Oh.
Man, I can't roll
Wow,
good for shit.
Reflex.
the whole party does quite insane.
Except for me.
Cassius, you are only like shaken slightly for a moment as a massive burst of wind like fills the tunnelway. It blows away some of the beds from the pile.
Which way did it come from? Did
It
blow
came
the-
from down where he was.
Okay.
Heading down the hall. The bridge actually shifts just slightly on there. Thankfully, no one was standing on it.
Oh god. Did any of it break off or anything?
None of it broke off. Some of the beds are like toppled over on the other side, but there's still beds in the way.
Okay.
We're in. And he starts taking a few steps forward and then like thuds into something. Wait. One more.
That looked like it hurt.
Really bad.
Are we all going with... Sounds like there's something going on over there.
Are you okay?
He reaches into a pouch and he pulls out and puts on a ring. And then he taps 3 times. And what seemed like kind of a shimmering field that was barely visible kind of fades away with a bit of a crackling noise.
Sinks, can you not stand there? You're making me anxious. You want to be the first thing that they attack when they come through, then keep standing there. Otherwise, get over by Cassius.
Right?
Glissitar can stay. Glissitar is good.
As you close in on it, Ra, you will see there is a massive anvil suspended over a deep cauldron of some kind of like very hot but very like intense black substance that kind of hangs beneath it. There is behind this giant anvil a podium that can be climbed up upon and puts you like right in line with the anvil. In each of the corners, there are these massive stone figures of some kind of creature of... Give me a Knowledge of the Planes check.
I'm readying an attack in case anything tries to get into that podium.
I cannot do planes.
Oh, I don't see it.
We're here.
What is all this?
It is quite possibly the most miraculous forge ever created. It has, according to the wizard that was down here that I had look at it, it is more powerful than anything he'd ever seen combined.
If you don't mind me asking, who'd you have look at it?
Where is Cassius?
I mean, like, are you even over here?
Oh,
I'm the only one that's caught up with him.
He just like pops out behind
Who's
Rob.
this?
What is that?
Yeah, they're like way over here.
Oh shit, never mind.
That's your favorite friend Arvos over there. You're standing next to.
Oh, well then I'm obviously walking
Hello,
away.
Cassius.
I'm gonna go try. Do I hear them like...
Yeah, you can hear where
What's
they're
so
coming
special
from.
about this forge?
Okay, I'm gonna go towards them though.
It is said that this is a place where one could make just about anything. Even things that could end the gods themselves. It is said that long ago, this forge was where dark creatures sought to begin their war upon the Eternals. Of course, that's all legend, but this is proof that it is real, buried deep within the mountains.
Man, my rolls are trash today.
I mean, he seems like a plausible story. This place is massive. It is, like, immaculate. The floors, the walls, all are inlaid with gold and silver and flecks of lead.
You say dark creatures to end the Eternals. Is this, like, something that started one of the God Wars?
From what I was told, that part is not how the history goes. The history goes that this was in the time in between. The Dark Lords, the creatures of the hells and beyond, wish to overthrow the gods, wish to put themselves into the status of the gods.
You said you were told this information?
Yes, I was. It is a bit of a history lesson. The wizard I had come and inspect it is a bit of a antiquarian.
Don't know what that is.
Someone who is well known in the subject of antiques and artifacts. I think I'm using that word correctly. Hold on.
Section aquarium enthusiast.
Yes.
Antique aquariums.
I'm always worried because, like, I know words, but I don't always know if I'm using the right word, if it sounds enough like it should be the right word.
Hey, Steve, how often do you use the word antiquarium?
Antiquarium or antiquarium?
Jesus.
Can any of you hear anything beyond the barricade? Is anything approaching?
I mean, if we hear something, we hear something. I assume it's all passive.
Now that we're here, what do we do now?
Who told you about this?
It needs to be figured out. The wizard. The one that's dead.
What about the...
Yes?
I was saying, what about the wizard that was dead? I don't know if I missed something.
Brought him down here. I brought him down here to take a look at and evaluate the strength of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And to help me understand what's here.
Okay.
I've known him for some time. Are you attempting to infer that he would betray me? He could have just taken this from me himself and probably protected it better than I could have. He could have kept it for his own when he put up his wards.
Me? No, I'm not trying to insinuate anything. I didn't know if there was more you needed to do now that we had reached it.
There are no perception checks that any of you will roll during this time that will matter.
Okay.
I am rolling your perception checks in the background.
Gotcha.
Unless there is something very specific you're looking for that is not, are there people following me?
I do want to look around and just see if I'm next to any silver deposits.
Where you are at, kind of almost in the wall, yes, there are many silver deposits.
As they kind of like go up this way, it feels less intense.
Give me a spellcraft check. Okay, so as you're like walking about and you're trying to kind of feel your way through things, you will notice that proximity to the walls does seem to have an effect. The closer to the walls you are, the weaker, like the less of a connection to your to the ley lines that you seem to have. But also, like in certain areas as you move, there is a bit of an absence, almost as if something is drawing a lot of the arcane energy away from everything else. To make this make a little sense to you, so that I'm not like trying to over-explain or under-explain and failing to, and so we can kind of avoid some arguments. Essentially, giant magical thing is a point where all of the where tons and tons of magic is kind of flowing into, but it is all being rerouted to flow into it so that like other things can't pull the energy from it. And all of the gold, silver, and lead in here is kind of acting like a Faraday cage for that energy, so that energy isn't really able to get out. So there's just the handful of like thin ley lines that are kind of run around the outside to get it in here. But it's sort of like when somebody's running, big bundles of cable to someplace. They usually find a way that doesn't put it past anywhere where there could be like any form of interference or other problematic signals that could get in the way.
So it's like, is it? I may be misunderstanding. It's like redirecting the ley lines, kind of.
The ley lines are fully redirected around this point.
Okay. Yeah. So I pretty much just see the same thing she saw then, like the forge and.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's time we prepare to inevitably be found. Is there any way or spot you can go to help protect yourself best?
I would assume here. What I would like to be able to do at this point is I'd like to be able to... He gave me a few things to try out, things that should allow me to assign this differently, assign this to one of you. I know I'm not making it out of here alive, but if I can make sure that this is the military's to take, if you can open up a doorway somehow, then perhaps we have a chance. They did send a spellcast with you, right? I asked specifically for them to send somebody very proficient in the arcane.
Yes, we have we have a wizard with us.
Good. Can you send him here?
Cassie's. You want to go get your favorite person?
Are you asking me to, or are you asking me if I want to go get him? Because the answer to the latter is
I am
absolutely
nicely suggesting that it would be helpful if you could go get him. All you have to do is ask him to come down here. You don't have to get close to him. Just please ask him to come down here.
Yeah, I'll go get the rest of them and let them know what's going on. I'll head back and try to let everybody know what's going on best I can.
Okay.
Well, if there's anything you need to start doing, you can start.
I have no talent for this. I just will
Okay.
I have the things out that I need.
I gotcha. So you need a spellcaster to
Yes.
start doing the things you need to do.
I was hoping that they wouldn't know that my friend... It is what it is.
Hey, you guys, it's a big forge. Lots of silver. You said it was like silver and gold and stuff.
Silver, gold, and flecks of lead. Flecks of like a very dingy metallic substance.
Silver, gold, and what I assume is lead. Big old forge. Says he needs a wizard or something to go over there and look at it, do something. I don't know, some magical stuff.
I raise my eyebrows and look to Mal.
Go. I need to stay here.
Y'all are just gonna hang out back here?
I don't know how you'll do without my wonderful haste. And then I walk away. Head towards here.
Something tells me they're probably not gonna need it. I'm gonna follow behind him.
I walk
I'm
in.
not gonna need it because no one's gonna ever get it again. Cassie
Okay.
blasts them.
Aravos, as you start moving into this area, I need you to give me a spellcraft.
Oh, okay.
No, they're gonna ambush us at the forge. What you mean?
Ooh.
Okay.
Hello.
You can, as you get closer to this and closer to this, you can feel the arcane energy emanating from this thing. You feel like if you were to cast something as simple as read magic, it would have like unforeseen effects.
So yeah, as I was walking, I guess I'll take a deep breath and I'll just say, I can smell the magic in here. It's overwhelming.
Oh,
I
good.
heard you needed a powerful wizard.
That is
just
indeed what I
was.
need. You are he?
I am.
Should have recognized from the robes. But My friend said this would be difficult. Are you a strong man? Not physically, but of self.
I mean, look at how I'm dressed. You don't think I am?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot you were rolling that.
He is instructed 2 spells. One, a bit of his own creation. But if you read over it, I'm sure you'll get it. It will recreate the barriers that I had protecting the entrance, but it will align them in a specific way to a specific person. I have specified my old dear friend back in the military camp to be that person. The 2 of us knew him well.
Who was your friend?
He goes by the name of Tenelli.
Oh, he doesn't know much of the arcane arts. He's more of a godly man.
He is one of the most finely divine men I've ever met.
And aren't the godly men the best?
Debatable.
Everyone has their place.
There's hope yet for you, Arvos.
When he put up his barriers, it took a lot of energy and care as he cast the spells. He has given me a few extra copies of these, but he said you shouldn't need them if you're not arrogant. If you can understand what taking your time and being patient is about.
You're able to recast scrolls that Tenelli has given you? Is that what you're saying?
No. My other friend. I'm sorry, you were not here when I explained to Ra. The wizard that created the abjurative barriers. He and I were friends, and he gave me some information about this place. And he gave me some scrolls to help protect it, and then to make a way that that certain people may be able to pass from here back to your camp. But they must be done very carefully.
Where are we putting these barriers up? Should we get the rest of our group back in this area? Are we going to trap them out if we don't let them know?
What do you mean?
Like you say, we're putting back up the barriers with someone else being the one able to bring them down. Are we putting the barrier back up where I saw you take the barriers down?
Yes.
So I believe we have some of the rest of our party on the other side of where you put the barrier down. If you put them back up right now and we start performing this magic with our party on the opposite side of the barrier as we are, will we be separated from each other?
We will be able to leave. The barrier prevents inbound forces, not outbound forces.
I understand. Okay. So they can't come in, but we can leave out of it.
Yes.
Okay.
I should let you know that you will be unable to do anything else while you are in the process of putting up this barrier. It took him quite a bit of time to get this in place, and he was quite exhausted afterwards.
This is your wizard friend?
Yes.
Do you know what circles of spells he had access to?
While they're talking about this, I'm going to head back and relay the information about the barriers.
I think he had mentioned something about 6 or 7 at times.
Sweet God. I am, as much as I don't want to admit it, his power probably exceeds mine at the current moment. Do you think I can still perform this, you think?
He assured me that someone even near to him should be able to. Just as long as they took their time and did it carefully. It's devised in such a way that if you do take care, it will work.
I am everything if not meticulous, so I take great pride in my arcane studies, so I will take the utmost care.
Do you believe you would like me to stay here and protect you guys as you work on this, or should I go rejoin the rest of the group for whatever incoming threat may be coming our way?
Yeah, as soon as I let them know I'm heading back, I just want to let them know that if they plan on being on the other side of the barrier, they need to do that now.
I am trying to, give me 1 sec. I need to identify where everybody is on the map. I really need to put circles underneath you guys. I really like that in the other game. That is you right there, Zeke, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Zeke, you notice near where the barricade is that there is some movement. You can't quite see what it is, but you notice that there is very distinctly movement in the darkness.
All right, movement in the darkness, right by the barricade.
With that, I am going to need initiative rolls.
Hot diggity damn. Ooh, sweet, not one.
Roll this and I'm going to roll. These are going to be rolled with dice, so just as an FYI. So anything that happens from this point forward is on initiative timing. Look at you. There you are. Okay. All right. So, with the movement that you saw, let's see here. Let me get some much different music going here. Zeke, you will watch as a figure very, very astoundingly leaps through a small hole in the barrier and lands on the other side right in front of you. And let me move him to this layer. And he takes an attack on you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know if it matters for this, but I do have combat reflexes now, so I do make AOs while flat-footed.
Okay. This was all done with an acrobatics check to move into the square in front of you. So this is a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For... It's not a D6. Oh, that's bad.
And if this is a rogue, I can't be caught flat-footed. I do have uncanny dodge.
Unless it's how many levels above you? I believe it's 4, right?
Okay.
I need to look at
Don't know
uncanny
if it
dodge
says
there.
that.
Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah.
Believe it's 4. So you might still be okay. Let's take a look. Or maybe you're not. . Oh no, that's just against. Apparently, that is just against flanks. So yeah, you will not take any sneak attack damage. You will, however, need to give me a. You will need to take 4 points of damage. Terrible roll there. But I will also need you to give me a... Why is this in multiple layers? I will need you to give me a fortitude save.
Alright, so my DR will soak up the damage.
Okay.
Fortitude save.
Hold on. One of that your DR won't soak up, or 2 of that your DR won't soak up because it's electricity. Sorry, I should have specified that. Yeah, and you will feel for a moment like your body starts to seize up, but you like tough through it and like keep your momentum. Ra.
2 things. Did he ever answer me about when I asked him if they felt like they needed protection down here, or if I should go rejoin the party? And 2, I don't know if you want me to roll a new perception, or if you've rolled perception, I want to know if I hear any combat happening yet.
You probably won't hear combat yet because it was just somebody jumping through a hole and punching someone.
Okay.
But he will say that while he was down here before, there was nothing that seemed dangerous.
So unless anything gets past us up there, you're probably safe here.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go rejoin my party's defenses then. If you guys think you're safe here,
Okay.
I'll ask Arvos, are you safe?
Yeah. That will be
yeah.
the extent of your
Yeah.
conversation, and that will be the end of your action.
Okay.
What is this one? Let's see here. It's fucking crazy. This check is insane. This thing will move, leap through here, and come out here, and take an attack on Sphinx as it comes into view right next to her. Having leaped through the barricade between the arms of the glass golem and landing right next to Sphinx and making an attack. Sphinx does a... it's kind of low. I guess not. It does a 30 hit. Take 6 points of physical damage, 8 points of sneak attack, so 13 points there, and then 2 additional points of electricity. And then give me a fortitude save.
How does the electricity get marked down?
Just as regular damage. If you had anything that reduced electricity, that's why I didn't put it.
Okay.
You are stunned, so you cannot do anything on your next action. Cassius.
All right. Okay. Am I able to see these things at this point?
You can see the ones that are on the board.
Okay, so like I can see the one that's right here from where I'm standing.
Yeah, they were just not visible until they jumped through the barricade.
Gotcha. I don't think I can see the one on Zeke though, because I don't see it in my field of view.
Lots of stuff is blocking it anyway.
Yeah, so I can just see the one. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do, and I'm gonna let out some gunfire at this dude since I can see him.
Do it.
I'm going
assuming
to.
I will
That's the better
definitely
one to attack anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go ahead and use my reckless aim and the deadly aim, I believe. So I'll get a -1 to these attacks, but they'll if they hit, they'll deal an extra. Do you want me to just do them all and roll?
No, we need to do these very specifically. So your first one is a hit, And as the bullet flies towards him, he simply moves the bullet out of the way.
He's fucking Neo!
Take your second shot.
All right. There we go.
That
Ooh, I
will
don't
hit.
think-
And you may roll
Okay.
damage.
Okay. All right. So, just on both of them, or the first one?
Just on the first one.
Okay.
All right. Next
and then
attack
that's
if you have
+6.
one. Yep. Oh yeah, because
And
I
then-
still forgot deadly aim. Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's
so
fine. I
that's
just wanted
actually
to-
also a -3 then, but that still does hit. So
Well, it's a -3 to hit, but I have the reckless aim, which gives me that +2, so it's only a -1.
okay.
But if I roll in that one, I hit somebody that's adjacent
Got
to
it.
them.
Okay.
So,
All right.
does the
yeah.
27 hit?
It does
Well-
indeed. Let me get on the right layer here for a sec, and let me adjust his hit points. No, so far you've only hit with one.
Oh, okay.
Because the first one, like I said, he just said, "Fuck you, I don't care about bullets."
Yeah, I thought you said I had hit with the first one also. And then, I believe. Oh, what did I do?
Zoom in a bit here.
Oh yeah, and then this. So that'd be a 27 again.
Yeah, that will hit as well. I will take your previously rolled damage. Nope, I'm using this other one that was
Okay,
much lower.
That's fair.
Bastard. All right.
And that's also a +6 on that.
Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. Nope, that is good. Okay.
And then I am done after that.
Aravos.
I assume I hear gunshots ringing out.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I turn to him and I say, or I guess Ross still here. I say, should we do this now, or is this? We need help back there?
If you think you could take them out, then do what you need to do.
Ra, should I help the party, or do you want me to do this?
Say help the party. We keep
All
everyone
right,
alive.
I'm heading
for
out
this
and
later.
I'm doing a double move.
Well, you can get a single move because you did spend like at least 4 seconds talking.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking serious. If you spend
Okay.
4 seconds standing there going, "Well, do you think I should go?" and you wait,
Okay.
and Ross says, "Yeah, I think you should go," then yeah,
All right, half move's done. My turn's over.
Sphinx, you are stunned.
So I
But
guess
you got Glissitor there, and he is standing like 10 feet away from this little boy here. Maybe boy, girl.
if the thing wants to stop racing, he'll turn around and try and smack this guy.
Ah, self-preservation. Well, other self-preservation. Go ahead and make his attacks. Ooh, damn. Yeah. Those will hit. And I believe they need to save versus bleed. Oh, they definitely will. Okay. This other one. You guys are slightly out of... I dragged them in the wrong order. Damn it. Whatever. Last one will move into... Oh, he's just gonna... to here. He'll become visible as he tosses some things between the gaps. Good luck hitting, but he's still going to try. things do nothing for damage. Nope, that will miss. As a few shurikens land into the beds in the barricade. That will... Where the fuck... Why the fuck did it... God damn it. Zeke?
Sure. Looks like I can 5-foot step and attack the one on Sphinx, right?
No, that would be... Hold on. From your square, so 1 hex, 2... Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Attack number 1.
That will miss.
Alright. Attack number 2.
Also a miss.
And these have that plus like 3 from the new rage power we added on, right? What would I roll? Oh, I rolled a 5 and a 3. Okay.
Yeah. What is your new rage power? Maybe I didn't get it on there quite yet.
Well, I told you about it
Don't
last
see it there.
session, so I think you probably got it. Okay.
No, I feel like I didn't.
Reckless Abandon.
Yeah, I didn't. That is not programmed in there. Let me. We'll have to add it on. I apologize.
Okay, so if plus 3 on those hit.
It would not hit on either of those.
Okay.
Maldronicus.
I think. Are you only fighter 1 or are you fighter 2? Actually.
Fighter 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. I'll cast images and 5-foot step towards Sphinx.
Okay.
Right there.
I really need to get the circles around everybody. It's really hard to see. This one... Here goes. The one that was on Zeke is going to step behind Zeke. And 5-foot step behind Zeke and take a whole shit ton of attacks. Ooh, that is a crit threat. A 32, a 31 to confirm.
Yeah.
For 18, 21 points of physical and 2 points of lightning. Second attack is another 31. I'm rolling a lot of 15s. Seems good. For 7 physical and 6 lightning. How about a 29?
Yeah.
For 3 physical and 2 lightning. And the last one... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That would have been a 23.
Miss.
Okay. The last
Oh, wait, no. If Reckless Abandon isn't programmed in, then it would be a hit.
Okay. It is not. So that damage will stay. And the last one... I don't suppose a 15 hits?
No.
Okay. Ra?
Okay, on hearing gunshots, I will just do run and move 80 feet.
In order to run, you need to have a straight line, a perfectly straight line.
Oh, completely straight
Yes.
line? Well...
I mean, it looks like you have a pretty straight line there, so...
Yeah, I can at least do 65 feet then. It won't be my full range, but it's at least better than a double move still, so...
Okay. The one on Sphinx is going to go, and... will... I think it's going to keep on Sphinx, actually. It's going to assume that if the golem is protecting you, then you are probably going to... It's probably going to stop once it takes you down. So I'm assuming a 31 hits. Or I'm sorry. Yeah. For I fucked up and picked up the dice. So it's even less damage, I'm sure. 10 points of damage total. Second attack. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
For 6 physical and 4 lightning. So 10 again. I'm now going to not forget the sun, and I'll need a fort save from you on this one. I'm sure a 28 hits. You do not get stunned, though, but you do take 9 points of damage. 29 to hit for 6 and 6 to 12. Are you still up?
Nope.
All right. Let me check one thing real quick. Well, that is happening. Let's go to Cassius.
Alrighty then. So I just saw it. That dude put her down, right?
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, with like a flurry of movements.
Just gonna do the same thing I did last round.
Gonna be so surprised when the golem keeps swinging.
I'm guessing that hits.
That will hit, but he will wave away that bullet.
Gotcha. That seems to be a recurring theme.
Yep.
But yeah, he's a monk with the feet.
29.
That will also hit.
And 29.
That will also hit. Fuck your rolls, man. Your rolls are good tonight.
Oh no, these are the first time in weeks I've had good rolls.
This is some good hits right here.
This is for. That's a +6 on that as well, and also if he's. Is this factoring in? Well, I don't know if they're evil or not, but. Jesus Christ.
1 sec.
And then +6 on that as well, and then if the evil damage counts as well.
Yeah, that'll definitely take this guy down.
Okay. And then it's a standard action to reload, right? With rapid reload because it's being treated as a what is it? Like a medium weapon or forget the exact term.
It's a move action to reload.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going to reload.
Okay. Cassius. Oh, I'm sorry. Aravos.
Aw.
And I'm moving my full movement from that.
Okay. So you can move your full movement, but you won't get your double move. Something goes wrong as you cast the Expeditious Retreat. And I'm going to need a will save from you.
Shit.
So you cast up the spell, and you feel like a heavy surge of energy flow through you, and you are definitely moved forward. But as you move, you will actually overshoot your destination to here.
Okay.
Sphinx, give me a fortitude save. I want that from you first. Okay, you stabilize.
Oh yeah, Sphinx.
And now your golem's disabled, right? Because you're not up, right?
Is that how it works?
No, your golem is sentient.
Oh yeah, sorry, because it's got the thing.
I was gonna say, didn't Heracles give you special stuff to make your golem have its own mind, basically, kind of?
So the one that took you down went down shortly after. So what is the golem doing?
Can the golem reach over Zeke's head?
Yes.
Alright, then it is going to turn and attack the one that's in front of Zeke.
Okay. That will miss, and that will hit. God damn. Ooh, and he will bleed next round. This other one is going to... there is no other option. So this other one is going to leap through the barricade. Hopefully not fail. Got it. And get here and will attack the golem because he's not quite got range
able
to
to
Zeke.
AO this one?
Nope.
Okay.
High acrobatics. Taking the attack on the golem. Uh, 23 to hit the golem.
Yeah.
I don't think electricity does anything to it, right? It's immune, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
You got it sheet in front of you, not me. 9 points of physical damage, and its fists are. God damn it, you bastards! Why are they not? Why is it not on here? I'll look it up real quick. That'll move us to Zeke.
Alright, I'll 5 foot attack the injured one.
Yep.
Attack number 1. 33.
That will hit. Jesus.
Ooh.
Attack
Nice
number
hit.
2 is 14.
No. Where is that stupid ability? Why is it not fucking just listed in a rational location? Is it on the? It's on the. That's where it is. Yes, I don't remember what the glass golem's DR is, but it's considered cold iron or silver. What does your golem's DR show as?
It's adamantine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then you'll reduce the damage it would have taken by whatever the DR is.
Okay.
And that'll take us to Maldronicus.
Move action, pull out my necklace, and try and smack it on the Sphinx and standard action activate it if I can.
Okay. Go for it.
It's been so long since I've used this
D8
thing.
plus 1. I think actually if you click the
I think it did at one point. It doesn't look like it has anymore. I think
Okay.
I moved it around to like put it into the slot or whatever.
Got it. So Sphinx, heal 4.
Do it. Go all 80 feet.
All right, the one that is the one that's on Zeke will attack Zeke again. There we go. Attack number 1. Another crit threat. Does 18 confirm
It does not.
with your -3?
It does not.
Oh, I was going crit. 14 points of damage. Second attack. Ooh, is not a hit. Third attack. 29 to hit.
Yep.
For 12 damage. Remember I'm sorry, 6 of it electric. Sorry.
6 of it is electric?
6 of it is electric. So 6 physical, 6 electric. I need to remember to announce the electric to you. And does a 20 hit?
No.
Okay. And he will... Oh, I'm not trying to resize you. Trying to move you. He's going to step over. Here. And Ra.
I can't see anyone yet, so I'm just gonna take another run movement and end up there.
Okay.
Oh, look, people. Lovely.
Running to where you're running, I'm going to have you give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Was there like something I went?
No, you're just make the acrobatics. Okay. You managed to halt yourself because you chose to try to stop just inches in front of the giant water
Gotcha.
while moving at running speed. This guy will be dead. Cassius.
I can see this guy right here. It looks like
I can't tell what your light level shows.
I see it, but
Well,
it's
I
in
have
like
an ion torch on
Oh,
me.
yeah,
He's next
your
to me,
light
so you
must not
definitely see
be
him.
broadcasting. Let me check something here. His light should be emitting. We're using old lighting engine.
I see him at the very edge of it. So
That's what the fuck.
Well,
lighting? No, why
I'll
does
just-
neither lighting engine work correctly?
I'll just 5-foot step over this way, anyways, and
I think I see why. Let me do this. And let's try that. Does this help?
oh, that makes it much better. I can also see this dude now.
Okay.
Actually,
Just needed a refresh.
do they look the same? Basically,
One
they
is significantly more damaged, but yes, they otherwise look the same.
okay. Well, if I see that one is significantly more damaged, let me double check and
Make your shot.
yeah,
5,
I'm gonna
4.
I'm gonna go on this dude.
Okay. The less damaged one?
Yeah,
Okay.
and see what's going on. Are they're all unarmored or unarmed?
Yep. That bullet is
27?
rejected.
Okay. 27.
God damn you and these fucking hits tonight. Yeah, that's a hit.
I've been saving up all my hits, I guess, except for that one. 22.
That will miss.
Okay. And then 12 plus the 6 plus
All right.
holy damage if it applies.
Roll me some holy damage.
Is that a separate thing on here? 'Cause
Uh,
before it was rolled in with the damage itself, and it was on.
there should be a button at the top. This is holy.
On the top of my macro bar.
Yeah. Is it not
I
there?
did not.
God
no,
damn it.
I
Hold
don't
on. Let me
see it.
just flip it on real quick. It should actually be on your character sheet if you go to the attributes and abilities section.
Sure. Yeah, I'll check there.
And if you scroll down, there should be something that says holy. Nope, I fucked up. Just roll me a d6.
Okay.
God damn it. Fucking
Oh.
tried to fix all the macros. Just did damage to them. Alright, Aravos.
Can I tell my spell is still active, even though it backfired in that instant?
You can tell that your spell is active, but it is acting erratically. You
Okay,
can
I'll
feel
try.
like too much arcane energy flowing around you as the spell is running.
Okay, so trying to account for that, I'll try and run here, and hopefully I don't overshoot like crazy.
Hold on. Roll me a d6.
Sure.
Move that many more squares forward.
Just exactly forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay. Very close.
So that's technically a normal move action because it doubled my speed.
Yep.
And then I'll cast haste on the party.
Okay.
In the fray.
I need a concentration check first.
Concentration check. Sure.
Okay, very good. I think I should have
You need me
just
to
cast
click
all.
haste,
That's fine.
or
Yeah.
is it just-
Yeah, I need to know the DC for fortitude. Yes, botched it. That's what I'm talking about.
Not often you hear that phrase.
Give me that haste.
All right. Spinks. Are you conscious or still unconscious?
I'm just barely still unconscious.
Okay. How about Glissy?
Glissy's gonna keep smacking. He keeps
No, it's gonna start missing. Here comes the misses. Miss number 1.
gonna smack the new guy.
Miss number 1. Yeah, that's gonna miss. No! No! Ugh. This is gross, guys. This is gross. Oh, he actually needed to take some bleedy bleed. He does. The other one that is here on the golem is going to step over. It realizes it can't seem to do much to the golem, and it's going to focus on Zeke. First attack. Another crit that. What the fuck? Every first attack is a crit. Nope, it is not a crit. You fucking dice. You tease. 4 points of physical and 4 points of electric with the first attack. Second one is a 29.
Yeah, that's it.
For 6 physical and 5 electric. Third is a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
For 6 physical and 5 electric. An 18, or I'm sorry, a 27.
Yeah.
For 8 physical and 2 electric. And that'll bring us back to Zeke.
Are we like on the same hex?
Oh,
That
you
happened.
are. Shit.
I was like so confused because my health bar was moving. Wait, how did that happen? When did that happen? I was
That
here.
shouldn't have been possible.
Yeah, it's like dragging me into a.
We should just use squares. I hate these hexes so much. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'll just say I was here. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to sit on this hex right here, and then it keeps dragging me to the
Well,
side.
the problem is your mini is oversized because you have a bardish and it doesn't fit right. Otherwise, you have to be like super tiny. I need to fix it by making everybody have circles.
All right. Well, we know where I'm at. I have 5 foot to that.
Yeah, I was so confused. I'm
Open
like, why is
slot
my
now, full attack.
HP bar
The
going?
bigger problem is you can't properly see players. This is something I was not taking into consideration when I put this together. I don't think it's the hexes that are the problem. It's the fact that everybody is uber tiny on this screen and does not have some way to identify who they are.
All right, attack.
No.
Oh wait.
Still going.
Yeah, it's me. Okay,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
attack number
that
1.
was me.
Plus 3,
That is a hit.
29.
Okay.
Attack number 2.
That is not a confirmation, but it is a hit. All right, and another one goes down.
And attack number 3.
Okay, that will miss.
All right.
Mal.
That 4 was for healing Sphinx. Activate
Okay.
the necklace again.
Sphinx gained another 4.
That's all I got.
Okay. That's the unconscious one. Ra.
So what I have seen, Mal just basically bringing Sphinx up.
Yeah, back to conscious. Well, you'll
Okay.
see Sphinx's eyes open with the second activation, right?
Yeah, but I can at least gather she's super injured.
Right, Sphinx? That awakens you? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to move here. I'm assuming I need to roll acrobatics over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's not great.
Okay. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Medium.
Okay, give me a reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay, you can catch the ledge and you can hold yourself at the ledge. You are hasted right now, so I will let you give me a strength check to try to pull yourself up, or a climb, or athletics if you have it.
Yeah, I guess we'll go with strength.
Okay, you will pull yourself to the other side, but that will be the end of your actions for the turn.
Okay.
That will bring us to this guy who's dead, Cassius. You're muted, I think.
Yes. Forgot about that. Cool. Let's go ahead and have him just
Nope.
straight up dodge that.
He doesn't even have to push it away. That one he will push away,
Son of a bitch.
and that one won't hit him.
I'm
That's
gonna reload out.
that's the Cassius rolls I'm used to.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload after that.
Yep.
Do I still have?
Can't reload without a move action.
Because that's
Oh,
part of a
well.
full. That's part of your full round. You don't. The additional. You have technically would have an additional attack.
I'm hasted though, right? So with
Haste
that
does not
affect-
give you
okay.
a move action. It's new haste, not old haste.
Yeah, I keep getting that confused.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I am going to. I guess I'm gonna. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. 5-foot step,
Okay.
and I guess that's it.
Yep, Arvos.
There's no D in the components of Ancient Expeditious Retreat. Can I dismiss this or no?
You cannot.
Okay. So knowing I cannot dismiss this and it looks like things are in hand, I'm going to move just a little bit back here. And I don't know where that sends me.
Okay, roll me a D2.
Okay.
Go back one more space.
Go back or the direction?
The direction you're moving.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
And I just in case you didn't forget, I haven't seen Viz still on. I'm like looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sphinx. You're conscious.
I am indeed.
And Glycider's done attacking these guys. He says he's bored.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing?
Can I?
Oh. There's the cutout. What'd you say?
Can I use a healing hex on myself?
You can. You count as one of the people you can use it on.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, gain 17.
And then Glycider is gonna keep smacking the guy.
Yep. Those are 2 solid hits, and that will still not put down this guy. Alright, he will move in on... There he is. He'll move in on Tom. And take his attacks. Holy shit! This is not mathematically possible.
Did a crit
It
again?
fucking rolled another natural 20. What the absolute fuck? And
Thinking about
a
your-
29 to confirm.
Yeah.
For fucking shit for Fizz though. 10 Fizz and 3 electric. So second. Ooh, this is not great. 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 3 physical and 6 electric. 23 to hit.
Yep.
7 physical and 2 electric. It's a lot more. 29 to hit for 4 physical and 2 electric. And last one. Nope. 17.
All right.
17 to hit. No. All right, Zeke.
5 foot.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself. He steps up.
All right. I drop my weapon and claw him.
Okay.
So my claws aren't programmed in at all. I don't know if these ones on the sheet are accurate.
They should be going up with your level, but they're going to be missing a bunch of stuff. But just roll them. We'll deal with it. Actually, forgotten programming stuff you had, claws. So you lose a lot from that, and you gain a lot. Either way, neither of those are going to hit with as low as those rolls were.
All right, and there's a 24 plus 3, 20.
You would get
27.
the... Oh, no, okay. I see what's happening here, because you've got 2 claws. The first will hit and down this thing. And with that, they are all down.
I pick up my Bardish.
I'm heading back to where the other guy's at.
Well, we will address what's going to happen after this combat on another night. So I will not be rewarding XP tonight. I will roll XP over to next session. But yeah, we'll see what unfurls with this next time. Good night, everyone.
Later.